Hey guys, welcome to this week's TTM haul. The second video, I don't really know what to call them. That's why I kept the name the same, even though I'm splitting them in two now. So yeah, if you only watch me on Sundays, you may not know that I split my usual Sunday videos into two different videos. I'm gonna release one Wednesday afternoon, evening, probably evening. And this one I'm going to keep at Sunday morning, late Saturday night, depending on when you watch these. But yeah, I just got way too many, and the videos were just way too long. I didn't want to speed through them anymore. There's a lot of other things I kind of wanted to do in the videos that I just absolutely could not do. So I want to thank everyone for all the feedback and stuff. It's very positive. Everything I've read, except for the guy that told me to lose the gloves, which I would, but I've got horrible skin right now. Listen to him. I've got horrible skin right now because of the weather, so that's the only reason why I have these on. If it clears up, I won't have them on. When it flares up, I'll have them on. I don't want to have my hands in front of you with stuff on them and whatever. So we only have 7 right now. Right now, I worried we were only going to have like 2, but luckily on Saturday I got like 5 more. So I think this is probably going to be some sort of weekly, oh my god, I'm not going to have enough to have a video, but by the time I record one, it's going to be fine. Sort of anxiety, I guess I'm going to have. But I kind of figured that if I don't have enough on Wednesday, or there's going to be some week that I'm only going to have like 1 or 2 or something like that, especially during the holidays, maybe I'll do a set breakdown and I'll move all of them to Sunday. I'll do something that's going to be, I'll always have a video Wednesday night, Sunday morning. That I'll always have a video. So that's, I wanted to fill you guys in on the plans, the changes, I guess. But I think it's going to be overall positive. And I think that's really everything I can think of before we get started. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Any of the ones I got today that is your favorite, or other ones you're targeting. I've got a couple football in here. I got some baseball. And I've got one other guy that I didn't get, but I'll fill you in when I get there. Okay, let's see here. We got Atlanta, Georgia, 5 of 5, 22 days. I got this guy before, but it's Ron Gant. But there's so many cards of his. I mean, he was right in the middle of the junk wax era, big time. We got 91 Upper Deck, 92 Upper Deck, which looks amazing. 90 Upper Deck was probably going to go to my brother. We got this card. I was like, I'm going to get this signed. It's a Kmart Dream Team card. I think it came in like one of those little, like, I don't know how many cards are probably in it, 24, 20, something like that. Then here's 88 Donruss. I think it's like a glossy. Is Baseball's Best? Is that what it's called? But I had to get this too. Me and my brother bought someone's collection sometime this summer, and he had so many Ron Gant cards. I mean, we both split it and whatever, and I've well over 100. He has well over 100. So I had to figure out what I had to narrow down. But Ron Gant's 59 years old, played from 87 to 2003 for the Braves, Reds, Cardinals, Phillies, Angels, Rockies, A's, and Padres. Those last few teams he kind of just had cups of coffee with. A 2-time All-Star, 92 and 95. Silver Slugger in 91. And he currently works at a local Atlanta TV. He's been doing that for quite a while. One of my favorites growing up. I want to thank Mr. Gant for those. Sarasota, Florida, 4-4, 82 days. We got Wayne Garrett. I'm not sure if I've already sent to him or not. I don't know. When I was going through some stuff, we'll get to it. We have a 79 tops, 72 tops, 78, and a 76. When I was going through the bio, when I was gathering information, it all seemed familiar. I think I may have sent to him really early on. But I just want to thank Mr. Garrett here. He's 76 years old, played from 69 to 78 for the Mets, Expos, and Cardinals, He won the World Series in 1969 as a rookie with the Mets, and he spent 2 seasons in Japan after, I think it was like 79 and 80. So I want to thank Mr. Garrett. I think I may have sent him this because I wanted this card signed. That may have been my thinking process, because around that time I think that's when I was really getting into like 72s and stuff. So, all right, we got San Marin, California, 4 of 3, 17 days. We got Pat Hayden. He actually added an extra card in here. You'll see a double here, right there. It's a 78, I believe this is. And we have an 80 and a 79 or 77. Okay, 77. This is a 70. This is a 78, I believe. Yeah, 78. I'm still kind of learning the football years, so that's going to be an issue going that I'm going to have to work my way through. Mr. Hayden, 71 years old. He played from 76 to 81, all for the Rams. He was a Pro Bowler in 1977. He lost his starting job to Vince Ferragamo. Let's see here. At USC, he was a 2-time national champion in 72 and 74. Let's see here. I kind of had it all scattered all around when I was writing here. He also called Notre Dame games in kind of like the late 2000s or so. He was a USC athletic director from 2010 to 2016. And he was a Rhodes Scholar, and he has a JD degree as well. He's a smart guy. Thank you, Mr. Hayden. I watched many a Notre Dame game with him calling it. Bradenton, Florida, 4 of 4, 14 days. We got Ross Grimsley. Awesome Gold Cup card. This is, yeah, really like this card right here. 72. We have an 81 Fleer, 73 Tops, and 79. Mr. Grimsley, 74 years old. Played from 71 to 82 for the Reds, Orioles, Expos, and Indians. He was an All-Star in 1978. He did pitch in the 1972 World Series with the Reds. The Reds went on to lose to the A's in the World Series. He was once sued for throwing at a fan at Fenway in 1975. He was getting heckled, and he threw at him, but there was a net that he thought the ball was going to stop, but the ball went through and hit the fan, and the fan sued him, and the fan was successful. I couldn't really figure out, the damages or anything like that, or if the insurance covered it or whatever, but I guess people do study it in law school. It's kind of a Grimsley versus Manning, I believe the name. Manning versus Grimsley, I think the name of the lawsuit is. So, Mission Hills, Kansas, 3 of 3, 17 days. We got Jan Stenerud. Another one of these 83 Tops cards that I really want. I really like these signed. I think it just brings up my childhood. I think that's why. We have a 73. And this is a 72. Yep. I want to think, yeah, Mr. Stenerud here. Mr. Stenerud is 81 years old. Played from 67 to 85 for the Chiefs, Packers, and Vikings. Pro Football Hall of Famer. Super Bowl IV winner. Won the AFL championship in 1969. 4-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first team All-Pro. Packers Hall of Famer, Chiefs Hall of Famer, and a member of the NFL's 75th and 100th year anniversary teams. So I want to thank Mr. Stenerud. I got a couple more here. Mesquite, Texas. 2 of 2, 14 days. We got Jim Duffalo. This is a guy I've been eyeing for quite a while. But the cards he has, most of them are high numbers. So that's why I really couldn't find any. But we have a 64 and a 65. The 64 is a high number, and 65, I believe, is his only card that wasn't a high number. I saw Chris Cards on YouTube get a return from him, and it kind of jogged my memory. I'm like, why can't I find these guys' cards easily at my card shop just looking through stuff? But then I looked, and The 60, he has a 62. It's a high number. 64 is a high number, and I think this is his only other card, a 65. I could be wrong, but just from the top, off the top of my head. So I think Chris cards for, jogging my memory here and motivating me to find the other cards. I actually got them off eBay. Mr. Duffalo is 88 years old, played from 61 to 65 for the Giants and Reds. He was a member of the Giants team that won the pennant in 1962. He did not play in the World Series. I don't remember if they lost that one or not. As a career, he had a 15-8 record with a 3.39 ERA. After 65, he played in the minors until 1972, and he never got called up again. It's kind of confusing because those numbers sound pretty decent, but he never got the opportunity. So I don't thank Mr. Duffalo for those. We got Sarasota, Florida, 404, 19 days. I like my little bright orange I'm using. We got Phil Bradley. I think we've already sent to Phil at one point, but I wanted to get his regular 87 tops. 87 Donruss, 87 tops, 91 upper deck, and 1989 tops traded. And Mr. Bradley's 65 years old, played from 83 to 90 for the Mariners, Phillies, Orioles, and White Sox. He also played in 1991 for the Yomiuri Giants over in Japan. All-Star in 1985, and he currently works for the MLB Players Association. He's a special assistant in the International and Domestic Player Operations Department. So I want to thank Mr. Bradley for that. And this is the other thing I wanted to bring up. Don Ferrezzi, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Please, I don't want to butcher him, especially. I sent to him earlier I think it was early summer, late spring, and I got these two signed. It's a 59 and a 57. I did recently send him the 1960 card whenever I was going through my 1960 Topps stretch there, or marathon stretch. But unfortunately, he passed away, I believe it was a week ago. So I won't get that card back. And so I went ahead and on eBay and I bought this card that was signed. Just as kind of a reminder, it's like, I'm saying to these guys who are, they're an excelled age, and some of we've lost a lot of the guys that are, not a lot, but a notable amount of guys that I've received over the last few months, and I haven't been able to even mention them really because I'm just flying through these returns. So I wanted to thank Don Ferrezzi for taking the time to sign all the guys, everyone's cards and all that stuff for many, many, many years. And some of the times whenever some of these guys who played in the 60s or whatever pass away, you don't hear them on ESPN, you don't hear them on all these other sites. You have to pretty much follow a specific like a Facebook group that I'm on, like NBA, MLB, NFL players that pass away. It's just one of those kind of groups that are dedicated to that sort of thing. And I just wanted to, say thank you to, for all the years that he signed everyone's cards and interacted with everyone. And I think that's important. There's a few other guys I kind of want to do that with over the next few weeks that recently passed away that some of you guys may not know. So I just want to thank everyone for watching, and make sure to tune in on late Wednesdays and whenever I do the one half of the week's returns. And I'll still be back Sunday every week doing this. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and see you Wednesday.